Alrighty, hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to engineering our fleet. So let's get in game and get things rolling. Oh, Rescue 1000 needs ECM, Point Defense, and FSD. Okay, well that's easy enough. FSD, I only need the core journal. I only need the engineering experimental effect, so that's quick and easy jump, and then down to Ramta. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So I think we're going to do Professor Palin and then Ramta. Hello, James. Welcome back. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Hello, Tacita. Welcome back. And sorry about the late stream last night.
And you're clear. Take care out there, Commander.
I misjudged how long we would be out. Otherwise, I would have canceled for the night. Yeah, I figured as much. I fully expected to be back before 8. Well, that didn't work. Nice. Only size 1. I don't know that I like that. If I get, well, yeah, but if I'm going to go through the trouble to get special cannons, I'd want them in size 4. Ah, okay. Hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back.
Orbital flight engaged.
Overkill, schmoverkill. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Gutamaya Tango Romeo India Heavy. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing. Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 16.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Hey, go back there.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
That was an expensive bump.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Hello, Hug. Welcome back. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Retract landing gear.
Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scoping.
Hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Bacon.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cool.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scoping.
Well, the Corsair is fun to fly for a lot of different things.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Yes, yes, it is a really good combat ship. I got to engineer out my Mark V and compare it, how much I like that to come to the Corsair. I'm not sure which I'm going to like better.
Frameshift drive
My only worry with the Corsair is that they'll nerf it because it's too good.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Warning. Bridge yards operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, not bad. I didn't do a whole loop. Wow. Mark that day in history. Uh-oh, I guess I'm gonna loop. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Monday night. Executing the loop of shame. Dang it.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, basically. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Gutamaya, Tango, Romeo, India, Heavy, Flight Control, online. Welcome, Commander. Request
That's
docking
basically the economics of this game, in a nutshell. Yeah,
clearance granted. Proceed to landing pad 0.
we're at the point where selling actual versions of the game is not going to make enough money, and so cosmetics and new ships. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Shielded, reinforced, or lightweight? Okay. Ship is done. Back to base, on to the next ship. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Retract landing gear.
Procedure complete.
Landing gear
Cleared for
track.
departure.
Frameshift drive charging.
Flight control now offline. Goodbye, Commander.
3, 2, Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, really? I'll have to take a look at that. Last main star en route before fuel supply is exhausted. Okay, well, we sit here and completely fill up then. Whoops. Ow! Gotta buy 4 kits. Oh, that's nasty. Eventually, I want to buy all the kits and paint jobs, but that's, it's more just to support the game than actually wanting them. And for both accounts. But, hmm. Aha, okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh. This one's got a huge exclusion zone.
Complete.
And not much of a tail.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Nice. Oh, that's a nice big plume.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
You okay over there, Hug?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hello, Majestic. Welcome back.
Cannot comply. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oops. Oh no, maybe we're gonna make this. Maybe? Maybe? No? Alright, here we go loop-de-loo. Here we go loop-de-lie. Here we go loop-de-loo on a Monday night. Executing the loop of shame. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
Hello, Mr. Mad Hatter. Welcome back. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Cool. I got to get back to doing that. I've got a lot of ports I need to construct.
Hull integrity compromised.
Ah, did it again.
Landing successful. Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Getting expensive to land this ship. All right. Let's see what this guy needs. All right, so it looks like I have a couple mining lasers that might need to be improved. Whammo Inc. I love it. So, mining laser. Pulse wave analyzer need utility mounts. No, that can't be. Okay, point defense, point defense. Point defense. Well, I could leave it at lightweight. I think it's better though to change it around. So we'll go change over the point defense. Core internal. Plating, power plant, okay. Thrusters, okay. FSD needs the special effect. Lightweight, super conduits, lightweight. Universal controller I can't do anything with. Shield generator. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, prospector limpet. All right. Oop. Dang it. Pre-engineered surface scanner, which I don't think I have enough materials for. Tech broker. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Ah, I'm short of mechanical components and niobium. Okay. Well, okay. So I can do everything except the detailed surface scanner. Maybe. Well, that's annoying. I'm not going to be able to finish this ship. Is there another ship I could potentially finish? No, not really. Wheel? That's annoying. Which means it's time to go get stuff. All right, so let's go to the material traders. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
And so, bases. Colonia, no. Material trader. Go manufactured, then raw. Actually, raw, then manufactured. Ah, no, not Jameson Memorial, you silly goose. Can I get one closer to me? Sure can. I'm sorry, but none of this that what I'm seeing in this game is pay to win. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
And you're clear. Flight control signing off.
I've been in part of games that were pay to win. I didn't stay too long because I kind of lost interest because I wouldn't want to spend all sorts of money on them. This game is not pay to win. I mean, yeah, you get early access to new neat ships, but that's it. It's early access. Everything else you're paying for is cosmetics. It's not like you're paying for functionality. You know, you're not paying for super upgraded gear that makes you uber powerful. It's like, no, you're getting early access to stuff and, you know, early access to new ships and cosmetics. Okay. And in the end, the early access, you know, to those ships, yeah, you're getting the early access, but what you're really paying for is the cosmetics for your new ship because that's what it's priced out as. And even then, you're getting a discount. So it's just like, this is not pay to win. Not even close. You don't need to have one of the new ships to be, you don't have to pay to get early access to one of the new ships to be competitive. The older ships are still very competitive. You know, I love the way the game balance that they've kept. It's really, really good. The game I played, you know, to get reasonable skill progression, you, you know, progression rates were behind a paywall. To get the best equipment, you had to buy it. To get the best armor, the best weapons, you had to buy it. To get the best, attack styles, you had to buy it. Anything that was the best, you had to lay out money for, and it wasn't cheap. So it's like, no, this is not pay to win, not by any stretch. I've got no problem paying for cosmetics, paying for early access to new ships. Sure, the new ships are cool, but the old ones are still competitive. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Landing permission granted. Assigned to landing pad 30.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, there it is. Basically, yeah.
Engines disengaged.
Oops. All right. 200, 300, all the way up. All right. All right. All right. I do not want to spend down my, well, it's not going to matter because it's the cost the same either way. Okay, so I need, selenium is the one I don't want spent down. There we go. All right, so let's see which ones are in the same systems. Oof. Yeah, this Elite isn't even that bad for microtransactions. It's all right, so I've got tellurium, which is in that system. All right, I want to polonium. Yep, that's the same system. How am I doing? Yttrium is almost there. Darn it! I'm still going to have to make it to the second system. Ah! Yeah, it's like, so what? You get early access to ships. I mean, they're nice, but they're not enough of a competitive advantage to really matter. So, there's no pay to win here. That's silly. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to do something I hadn't intended to do. But since let's just get one of those, just so I don't have to deal with that bug when I get out there. Yeah, but that's not pay to win. So it's FOMO. Who cares? Um, there's no end game to the game. You're not getting anything really super special by getting the new ships early because you're going to get them later anyway. So there's no, you're paying for the convenience of getting stuff early. You're paying for, and in the end, once you've got it, you're ending up paying almost the same price, in fact, a slight discount on the paint job and ship kit. It's a sale. Ooh, you know, and you're an early test on the ship. So, yeah, it's a paid beta. I've got absolutely no problem with that, especially since the developers have to make money, so the company needs to be able to make money somehow, and that's not a bad way to do it. So, enough. All right, let's go to manufactured Wulganda. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Exactly. You're paying for the game to exist. Yep. They could do, a monthly subscription. They could do, but then that's a forced pay. Whereas this is, you're paying for cosmetics, you're paying for early access to content, to, new ships. Okay, sure. I got no problem with that. Let me see. No problem with that at all. Makes perfect sense to me. Cassidy Orbital, yes. It's a neat pay mechanic so that, people who, so the game is still a free to play for anybody who wants to be free to play. It doesn't have any impact on playability. It doesn't have any impact on the capability of the different ships because all of the ships are roughly equal. Eh. I think Yamix just tries to invent controversies just to invent controversies. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Access corridor is clear.
As Spock says, a difference that makes no difference is no difference. He can be amusing. He can also be a bit grating.
Way ahead is clear. FSP out.
There are times I enjoy watching him, and there are times where I just get annoyed at him. I have a feeling I'm glad I didn't see that particular stream. I might get annoyed at him for it. because he's basically got no argument. It is not pay to win. You don't gain any real advantage. Sure, you may say, ooh, I can't get it early, so I can't. It's like, yeah, just wait a couple of months. It'll be out. It's not like you're really missing out on anything. And if you don't want to pay the ARCs for it, well, you can let everybody else knock the bugs out of it, and you can have something that's fully tested when it does become available for in-game funds. Yeah, if he doesn't go on a rant, he's definitely watchable. At times, he's quite enjoyable. But some of these rants that he goes on, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. But, you know, that's his shtick, so whatever. He's certainly got plenty of people who watch. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking connection.
For that matter, he's got us talking about him.
Authorization cleared. You are go for approach to pad 30.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Solid contact. Power down your engines. Good to have you, Commander.
Yeah, it's not that long a wait, so, you know, whatever. Ooh, 85. I used a lot of that. Hmm. Oh crap, I gotta... Alright. Pharma isolators, heat radiators, biotech, improvised components. Alright. So those two are gathered at the same location. Those two are gathered at the same location. Military supercapacitors. Improvised components. Farmer isolators. Only need 25 of those. There's 7. 7. 12. Okay, so now I don't need to collect that. So that means military grade, proto heat radiators, military supercaps, shielding, core dynamics, proto-light, and proto-radiolic. Okay, that's a collectible set. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Off to Ray Gateway. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Three jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Federal flight control now offline. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
Smudger and Dolphus Incorporated? Okay.
Disengaged.
Sure. New Terry Pratchett. Okay. Restock here. Open hailing frequencies.
Tango, Romeo, India.
Requesting
Naval
docking
Flight
permission.
Operations Department, please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 2-3.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Almost hit the building.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
All right. All right. These two. Decide what to do with those later. Those two are ones I'm collecting, so these won't take long to collect. And that's now at 100. All right, that's at 100. 99, okay. That's now at 200. Oh, those. Oops. All right. Done, 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 done. We'll trade these the wrong direction, just so that I can trade these across. All right. So we're collecting these two, we're collecting these two, and we only have these two to fill up. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alrighty. Unfortunately, though, it is a work night, so we've reached the end of what we can do for the night because I do need to get to bed and be up and ready to go for work in the morning. So at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have James, Tacita, Mr. Thorpe, Hug. Let's see. Majestic, Mr. Mad Hatter. And do we have one more? Did I say James? Yes, I did say James. Well, I guess that's everybody. Thank you guys very much for joining me in the stream this evening and in the chat. It's great having you all along, as always. So at this point, we're going to leave things here. Pick them up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trace Majestus, signing out.